physics. I am pretty sure that when Wright brothers told people they want to fly in the sky, someone who was much smarter than them definitely told them it is impossible, and humans cannot fly, and this is foolish. But you have to be a fool. You have to possess a certain level of delusion to believe only in that one reason that makes your plan valid. I know how this sounds, but you have no idea how many things we do today, if we even dared to think of back in the past, we would have been labeled as crazy. Let me tell you about a very simple example, just so you can see this on a practical everyday level. I decided to go for a trip across Europe with one of my friends. This guy used to always make me agitated with his level of ignorance and stupidity due to his lack of life experience. After we booked everything from accommodation to flights, we noticed that in Lisbon, the weather is going to be terrible on the day we are there. Long story short, we called to cancel and ask for a refund. They told us refunds are only issued for special consideration. The accommodation was expensive, and we couldn't afford just to leave it. But at the same time, we were only there for 11 days, across 5 countries, and we couldn't afford to waste 2 days in bad weather. My friend suggested we forge a medical certificate. I thought it was a stupid idea, and they would see right through it. He pulled a medical certificate for his brother's leg surgery and said, "What do we have to lose?" We forged the whole thing on Photoshop and sent it. In my head, I thought these people were in the business of making money. They definitely won't give us anything back, and they would take the money and still rent the room we booked, while he just didn't think about anything. And little you know, within a couple of days, we had the money sent back to us. I know this is a small example, but I want you to relate. Or I could tell you about Jeff Bezos starting Amazon in his 40s. I am sure people thought of him as crazy. Even when Uber was founded, a bunch of large businessmen passed on the opportunity of invest in it because they thought it is crazy and they will be crushed by the taxi industry, while Uber actually reduced the size of revenue and devalued the taxi industry by 50%. All these people had a level of delusion and ignorance that took them to the next level. Even Charles Bukowski famously stated, "The problem with the world is that the intelligent people are full of doubts, while the stupid ones are full of confidence." Even Mark Twain put it perfectly when he said, "To succeed in life, you need 2 things, ignorance and confidence." So what do you do from here? I will tell you. See that idea that keeps coming to your head, and then your brain tells you, "Nah, man, stop, this won't work." Well, I tell you to do it regardless. And every time you think of something like that, just go and implement it. You know? Gary Vee said it. A lot of people don't start because they're worried about the results. I think ignorance can be a form of bravery. You don't know what can go wrong, so you just do it. It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter if you fail. Everyone is going to die at the end, and no one will ever remember you or remember your failure, because each person is living in their head, thinking about their self just like you are doing right now. I hope you act and act fast. Do not fall into the paralysis by analysis. Be an action taker. Please do not forget to subscribe and like the video. Our community is growing rapidly. We are so close to getting to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.